Hey, what's up everybody? I welcome you guys to today's video. Today I'll be showing you some sheer attackive games like short and aggressive games. These include Paul Murphy's games as well. So let's start without any further ado. So guys, let's start with the first game. So I'm not showing you like 10-year-old beginners play. I'm showing you top class gameplays. People who are featuring in this video, most likely the people I'm showing you the games of have won many tournaments. It includes all of the games. The first move in the first game is d4, knight f6, considerably good opening. The next move is knight d2. This is not a very good move, like blocking up your own bishop. c3 was a good square, but let's forget about it. e5 was played. I think this is a dubious move because you're giving up a free pawn as black and getting your knight attacked. Let's see, the next move is like g4, knight g4. Of course, you need to run your knight. h3 was played. So as you can see, computer shows it's a blunder. Why is it a blunder? So as black, you think and comment down the move, which is a knockout move. The knockout move is e3. White resigned after this. You might think why? Why did White resign? Like he can take up the knight, right, to defend the queen. So if he takes up the knight, queen comes in. This is a check. The only way to defend is g3. Queen takes that and it's a checkmate. And to defend the checkmate, assumingly you play knight over here, you're gonna lose the queen. So wasn't it a good banger game, right? It was a short but a banger game. Let's move on to the next game. So guys, let's have a look at the second game. The second game is between Paul Morphy and A. Botten. Paul Morphy is the legend Paul Morphy of the 19th century. This is his game. So let's have a look at it. Over here, Black thought that he's gonna win because of this fork, and but E3 was there. But Paul Morphy is Paul Morphy. He played some other moves. Black give a knight fork. White took the free pawn. Now gives threat to the queen. Like queen cannot escape. The two options is to guard with the bishop or play the pawn. If the bishop is guarding, like we trade the bishops and win the knight. So he takes with the pawn. Paul Murphy takes with the pawn. Like he wants this, like assuming like if any slow move is played, this would lead into some pretty nasty work. Like this would be very much material up. So opponent is not a slow move player. He knows how to deal with threats. He sacks his knight. He sacks his rook. And then this is played. Now simple banger on the show, and white resigned. Sorry, black resigned and white wins. The reason white won is like if you play this, I'm just gonna win. And the savage part of this is you can't even take my bishop. You know, if you take my bishop, I'm gonna take your bishop as well. Okay, assuming if you take my knight, it's like I'm gonna trap your knight. Simple play, After this, it was a milk run. So black resigned and white won. Paul Murphy won this game. It was like a fast and furious game. I really like this game. Personally, this is my first favorite 10 move game. Let's have a look at the third game. This also features Paul Murphy. He has the white pieces again. E4. Sorry. So far, so good. I'll tell you where the banger comes. It's like slowly improving the position. After this move, where's the best move over here? If you are white in this position, what will you play? Please do not have a look at the moves. I'll give you like 5 seconds. Okay, so the best move is d6. You might be thinking like just giving up a free pawn. That's what Alexander Buford Meek did. He accepted the free pawn, but now the savage and the best move, queenside castling. The reason why queenside castling was done because of this. Now, if you move your bishop, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose some terrible amount of stuff. And assuming if you try to defend this, I'm gonna come up with another attacks. He's gonna just triple up, exert so much pressure. Like, what are you gonna do? How can you defend this now? There's seemingly no way. Assuming if you back out, if you back out in case first take this, the queen is under attack, queen has to take, and you're just gonna crush your opponent. So this is the reason there was the resignation after this move. As you can see, the computer is telling 6.2 advantage. It's like so subtle and so good position for white. He's gonna just crush opponents. Like this is not a checkmate. This is not material win. This is strategic play. Like this open file is gonna be the decider of the match, and it decided the match. Of course, it was resignation by the black. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you want me to do any specific games, please write it in the comment section. Moreover, don't forget I stream every day at twitch.tv/tiredhistory. Bye bye.